Hi, I'm Dana from Dana. Today is June 7th, 2024, and I'm here to show you the best way that I have found to clean a heavily tarnished cymbal, or any cymbal. As long as you don't care, the logos will be destroyed, because this will destroy your logos unless you tape them off. Like this one. This is an 18-inch A Zildjian from the 1960s, very heavily tarnished, even has some moisture marks and things like that. My method will get rid of all of that. Here's the underside. It's not as bad as the top side. The top side is awful. Yeah, I don't think the cymbal's ever been cleaned. And today, I'm going to restore this cymbal to better than new. Stay tuned. Alright people, let's go over some things that you need. And the first thing that you need is a well-tarnished cymbal like this one. This happens to be an 18-inch A Zildjian from the 1960s. You'll see the logos later. I'm going to show you actually how to measure a cymbal like this. You turn it over to the flat side, you take a tape measure and you measure across it, 18 inches. You don't measure it from the curved side. Okay, so number one, tarnished cymbal. Number two, barkeeper's friend. This is your friend, and you need a bowl and a spoon or something to mix it up with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a bunch of it in here. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. I'm going to make a paste, and then I'm going to use the spoon to flatten it out and get rid of the large granules, because I don't want it to scratch or be abrasive to the cymbal as least as possible. I want it to be a little bit abrasive, and then I'm going to keep adding water to it till I get it the consistency I want, which is a little bit runny. It's not like a paste. I want it a little bit runny because I need to spread it all over the cymbal. You'll see here in a little bit. So that's the first thing that you're going to do. And then for the barkeeper's friend, this is something new for me. I'm going to try this. I've got my electric drill with a buffer pad on here. This one's really abrasive. I might use the brush. I'll probably use a little combination of both of them. And that's what I'm going to work the barkeeper's friend in and clean up a lot of this really gunked on. I don't think a cymbal's ever been cleaned. I'm going to clean up all of this. That's going to help tremendously. That's stage one. After that, you need Mother's mag and aluminum polish. This stuff is the bomb. This is what does the magic. This is what's going to make it look better than new. I'm going to use an orbital buffer and a towel to do it. Little towels like this are perfect. I've got these already cut. I've used this one a little bit, you can see already, but this is exactly what you're going to use. Or you could probably just go ahead and use your drill and the towel also instead of the orbital buffer. If you don't have one, you can probably just do that like that. Okay? Either way, but I've got an orbital buffer, so I'm going to use it. I think I got this on Amazon for like somewhere around 30 bucks maybe, or something like that. The only thing I've ever used it for is to clean cymbals. So this is the magic juice right here. Okay? Now, the last thing I want to show you is I am going to use some Visqueen, some plastic, and I'm going to cover this table to protect it. Alright, I'll be back in a minute when I get done covering the table. Okay, I've got the plastic down on the island bar here, and now I'm getting ready to mix up some of this barkeeper's friend. Now I want you to notice all these little balls and all these big clumps in there. That's why you need the spoon after I add the water to it, and I'm going to smooth it out. Okay? I'll be right back. I'm just going to push it down like this once there's water in there, so let's add some water. Okay, got some water in there, and now I'm just going to mix it around. Hopefully I don't have too much water. If I do, I'll just add some more barkeeper's friends. And yeah, friends, it looks like I might have too much in there. But that's okay. I'm just going to mix it around and get it mixed up thoroughly. And I'm going to just make sure I get all the large granules and even the small granules kind of taken care of here. So I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous. Cause I will not quit. No, because I want this. Don't try to stop me. Failure ain't an option. So I'd be cautious. That's pretty darn good right there. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna do a little test here. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna put a little bit on this cymbal, and then we're gonna give it a minute, and then we're gonna wipe it off, and you'll see how this barkeeper friend will eat through some of this crud all by itself. So I'm just going to, let's just make a nice little Z here for Zildjian. And I'm just going to let that sit there for a minute. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've let this barkeeper's friend sit on here for a minute or two. By the way, I like using gloves because I'm going to be using my hands a lot. I'll be going through about 2 or 3 pairs of these through this whole process. But now you can see it's dripping down. When I move this, you'll probably be able to see. Oh yeah. Let me just wipe it off. There. You can see the Z right there where the barkeeper friend eats through the crud. So it's already helping you already without the scrubbing, but I'm gonna scrub because this cymbal is really bad. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I am gonna apply barkeeper's friend all over the cymbal. I'm gonna apply it up here on a bell basically and let it run, and then I'll use my hands to spread it out evenly. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, and I'm probably gonna have fast forwarded through all this because I don't want this video to be an hour long. All right, I think we're good there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the glove off of my right hand for the drill. All right, so I'm gonna hold the cymbal with this one. Actually, I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna let this sit for a couple minutes here. I'll be back. Okay, so this is sat for a few minutes. I think what I'm gonna do is, while I'm waiting for this side to finish up, I think I'm gonna apply some more to the underside and let that work while I'm scrubbing on the other side. When we get done with this, I hope it's so clean you're going to be like, oh, that's awesome. Why don't you just stop there? But no, we're not. We are going to use the Mother's Mag and aluminum polish to make this better than new. Alright, I'm going to hold on for a couple more minutes here. Okay, I think we're ready to get started now. It's been at least 5-6 minutes. I've highlighted some of the areas that had some of the nasty stuff. This was like that water, green water where it had been wet, and there's some black stuff here and here. So I want to concentrate on those areas as well as the entire outer ring is where it was really bad. And I've never used a drill on this part, so this is going to be interesting. I put the brush on there. I may opt to do this really abrasive pad on here, but I want to really try to stay away from scratching the cymbal as much as possible. I think this is probably here going to be bad enough, so let's go ahead and get started. I want you to notice how this is getting black here as it's lifting all that crud off of the cymbal. This is doing an amazing job. This is doing an amazing job. This is really getting the crud off of the cymbal. This is what you want. I'm going to reverse directions now and go against the grain here. Okay, Bella. Woo! Drills. Making my hand hurt. Look at all this. Wow, this has got a lot on it. Just flinging it all over. Doing an amazing job.
I've been in and out the studio like a student though, working on a movement, yeah, I'll do it cause I'm in the zone. And you know that I'm ready for the shows. How it goes, I don't know, but I'm waiting till I'm chose. Front row, here I go. All these people wanna know what you think of them lately. Do you really love me or do you really hate me? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you grade me? All this social media has got me going crazy.
Okay.
Everything's inflated.
Alright.
Everyone's invaded.
So now I'm just gonna
And I really hate it.
use paper towels
I just wanna
and remove barkeeper's friend.
times talk about the real climb, passionate in real rhymes, steal time back from my 9 to 5, taking back my fucking life. I just wanna feel alive.
Oh wow. Barkeeper's friend, it's your friend, man. It does an amazing job of getting all the crud off your cymbals. It's amazing. And as I showed you earlier, by making that little Z test on there, it's not just because it's abrasive. It's got some stuff in there that's cutting the dirt. I allowed it to do the work for me, basically. Off the back side here. I guess I need to really get it up off of here first. Just putting it back on there. And this, and because I showed you the barkeeper's friend is kind of corrosive, that's why you want to put some plastic down to save and preserve whatever surface you're doing this on. This has to be my island bar in my kitchen. Oh no. I thought I had coal, but I don't. Maybe a little bit of water will help. I'll wet it up a little bit here. Oh yeah, a lot. Look at that. It's cutting right through that barkeeper's friend. So now we have the residue removed. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video. I'm gonna dry the cymbal and everything and get it ready for the mother's mag and aluminum polish. Be back in a moment. Okay, as you can see, my hands are already a little bit dirty because I took my gloves off. And boy, they'd be a mess if I didn't have gloves on for the first part of this. So I'm going to go ahead and re-glove and get ready, because the mother's, although I think the barkeeper's friend took most of the crap off. I don't normally, when I put the mother's on there and you rub it in, it lifts more gunk out of it and turns black, which you're about to see here. All right, as I re-glove here. I've got just a little bit of mother's in this old bottle here, and I have a new bottle over here ready to go, but I want to use up the old stuff here, so I'm going to go ahead and get it out. And I always just start up at the bell and work my way around. We are empty. I think this stuff, I thought it was always white. Let's see what the, yeah, see, it's white. That's how old that stuff is. Got some white stuff here. So you can see I probably used about twice as much as that because I had some in the other jar. So I probably used about that much on just this one side of the cymbal here. And you want to work this in. See how it's turning gray and black and everything? That's because it's pulling, and this stuff does the work for you. Oh, look over here. That must be, oh my goodness. That was a dirty spot. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Look how black that is. Yuck. Must be where that one spot was. I am going to go ahead and grab this paper towel here and use it. Let it get saturated. And then we're going to just go around, follow the grooves, follow the tonal grooves, and make sure we're getting it all out. Okay, I'm going to let this side sit and let the mothers do the work for me. And I'm going to go ahead and get this side done. Okay. Yeah, I wished I had done a little bit more with the barkeeper's friend here. The edge of this still has dirt on it. And I don't think it's going to totally get clean, but my God, it's going to be so shiny. You're just going to be amazed when I'm done with this, with the polishing. And I've never really used the drill before. That's the first time for that, because the last time I did this, I made a video. I was trying to make a video of it. I was not happy with the end results because I didn't do enough cleaning with the barkeeper's trim. So that's why I got the drill out this time. And I think it did a much better result. But I'm not going to get everything 100%, but it's going to be pretty dang awesome. Brand new fresh paper towel is going to absorb this stuff like crazy. I've never really done this either. I've never taken off the excess mothers. I've always just put the towel on there. But what do you do? This is what your towel ends up looking like. And this one's not bad. They're usually much worse. So what the Mother's Maggot aluminum polish does, from what I've read anyways, I'm not a scientist, it sounds true, is that when you use the buffer and everything on it, it's actually going to remove a very slight layer of the brass or the material that your cymbal is made of in order to polish it. And I believe that to be true because we're actually going to see cymbal colored material on the rag. So I believe it's actually doing that. I believe that to be true. I'm done with this. I believe it actually removes a very, very slight layer of material off of the cymbal as your bucket. One orbital buffer. One piece of towel. This side's been used a little bit, this side not so much. I'm going to use the side that's been used a little bit. And I'm going to need an extension cord. I'll be right back. Okay. We have power. Now it's time for the magic. So what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to use this side. I'm going to go over the whole cymbal. I'm going to remove the rest of the Mother's Mag polish. And then it's going to start buffering. And then I'm going to move it to the fresh side of the towel for the final buffing. It should take more than a couple minutes. And here we go. It's a little sticky right now with still got some of the polish on there. The towel's not moving around yet. You'll see in a minute the towel will be going around in a circle. Kind of like that. Like that. Better. Till I'm at the top, man. Every single drop got me feeling awesome. I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah. Okay, this is not a brilliant cymbal, so it's not going to be like super shiny like some of my other ones have been. When I'm done, we'll have before and after pictures. It'll be pretty amazing, especially when I take it out in the sun. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to get some of the polish off. She's starting to shine up a bit more. And like I said, this is just step one of the polishing. The other side of the fresh towel is going to do a lot better. See, look at what we got so far. Look. As you can see how shiny it is? That's actually what I was talking about a small layer of the cymbal actually coming off. That's what's actually buffing and polishing it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh yeah, she's shining. I'm going to do this side with the dirty side real quick while I got it on here. Alright. Okay. Wow, she's shining up nice. Alright. Final step is a fresh towel. And away we go. This is really going to bring the shine out. I think I'm going to need... Yeah, look at that. Yeah. I don't want to be leaving fingerprints on it, so I'm going to put a glove back on my left hand. Just leaving fingerprints on it. I don't want that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, see how the towel's spinning now? And the logo, the stamp on this cymbal is just really prominent now because I'm polishing the outside layer, but in the grooves of the stamp is dark, and it really helps to see your logos, which you will see later in the pictures. I will take pictures I got before, and I will be taking after pictures, and you'll really see how outstanding the logo is and how easy it is to see now. Alright, let's see how much we got on this one. See, now this one's not near as dirty. Tell you what we're going to do. Guys, look at this cymbal. Look at the difference. Look at how shiny that is. Better than new. I'll do the underside with the clean side of this towel. And I'm going to get one more towel. And we're going to do a brand new towel and finish this puppy off. We're almost done. Okay, so I didn't like the way I was still getting the polish on the cymbal from the plastic on here, so I went and got an old rag towel that has nothing on it, and that should help out with that a lot. So here's the towel we were using. Here was the dirty side, and then here was the clean side for the final buff. I got one more towel here. I'm going to use a brand new towel, piece of towel here, and we're going to finish buff this thing out. And because of this rag here, it should be better. I won't get any more polish coming back onto the cymbal. Alright, I'm going to call this one done. Look at that, folks. Rotate it so you can see the shine. Flip it over. That's what I got off the last one. This side is clean. I'm going to do final buffing. Here we go. We're almost done. And folks, just like that, we are done. Look. Top of this cymbal. And I'm fixing to take this cymbal outside back into the sunlight and get the after pictures and everything. I don't know if you can see the logo from there or not, but it's amazing. Here, let me just do it like this. I know you can probably see it somewhere on there. Oh my God, the difference is night and day. So let's take the cymbal outside and let's get some before and after pictures and a final summary. Okay, once again, I'm Dana from Dana, and I just cleaned this cymbal. Look how beautiful this thing is. That thing is just gleaming in the sun. And there's the underside. Here is the top side. Unbelievable difference in the cymbal. I'll have pictures. And this, folks, is how you clean your cymbals and make them look better than new. I'm Dana from Dana. I'll catch you on the next video. Love y'all. Happy drumming.
I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're causing them wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're causing them wrong.
So let's see if it'll sound any different after we clean it. Let's give it a sound test, see if you can hear any difference.